Oh god. So I did a little bit. Oh, it's a solid view. Material preview. Ain't working in material preview, but I worked with the bed a lot. And I decided I was kind of debating back and forth. Because if each room's only rendering out when you're in it, technically speaking, if hold on, I might have to put like an occlusion portal over here. Maybe not. No, because there's a wall there. There's a wall there, so that doesn't. Or does that? I don't know. I'll have to check. Pretty sure it doesn't render out if it's on the other side of the occlusion portal. Technically, that would be, but it might just be everything. Yeah, everything on that side. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Although because this is here, and I can't see it right now because it's solid view. Because this door is here, and it's gonna be glass. It's gonna be a glass roof. I don't know if that's 100% not. What I could do is put occlusion portal back there. Because on the inside of this thing, as you can see, is separate areas. I could put an occlusion portal right here, this wall, and hope that it would capture. Oh, we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, so the 6,000 poly bed that I made with the sheet, I took down to, you can see 3,550 polys, just for the sheet. Now, I am debating, not know if I want to do this. Debating making a normal map, then making a, oh god, sorry, making a normal map, then making what's it called? Blah blah blah. A height map. But then I'd have to make a height map for this one too to get a little bit of dimension from it. Actually, I think I have the height map for that material, but Blender doesn't really have a spot for height map. Look, I mean, they kind of, it's, let me explain it. So you go here, this tab, all, go into material preview. Okay, so we got this here. Don't mind the sides. That's just bad UV mapping on my part, and it's around the corner, and nobody can see that anyway. So this was the important part, the stuff you could see. Since you can't see that little bevel, it looks nice. Not worry about it. All right, so yeah, see, it's flat across the top. But looks relatively, for most views, looks like it kind of sticks out. So if I go to shading, oh gosh, grab it again. Go to shading. You see what you got to work with. We have no height. Maybe this one? Nah. Yeah, directly, it does technically have a height map. Let me see. I think it does. There we go. Occlusion. Roughness. I think the occlusion will work as a height map, as long as I set it. I'm pretty sure this will work as a height map. That's the color I don't use. All I use was the normal, this one, and that's it. Roughness, I mean, maybe, if it'll help. See what the preview looks like. If it'll open. Oh, did I just? Yeah, I just switched it. I'm an idiot. Okay, so fabric, worm. Thank you. Oh, that was smart. But yeah. So I'm thinking I'll use one of those for a height map. Either the roughness or the ambient occlusion, and the lighter, the higher, the darker, the lower. Obviously, the grayscale. Um, Although what I really could do is just use the normal map and a color ramp for this to show it if it had a slot for height. I made it very rough, as you can see. Shouldn't have, but I did. I made it pretty rough. But that'll be Unity work, so don't need to worry about it right now. Modeling. uh, I'd have to change the sheet, but I really like the sheet. Oh, that's so nice. I'm gonna have to find a image generator, an AI image generator, and describe what I want. Describe, maybe use this reference image and say, hey, I want something kind of like this, but cooler. Because right now, this I can use for my world, but I can't sell this with the Gumroad. It's like my first write down. I think I should write that. I gotta write this stuff down. Yep, give me a second. Workflow purposes. Go into the VRC project that has it. Worlds under comfy place. Comfy. Uh, New text document. Yep, we're just gonna call this world notes. Okay, so change heat texture. There we go. Yep, that'll work. Okay. Sorry, I was just thinking. Uh, but yeah, so everything else is just standard textures. This was just, you make a bunch of lines. You make a bunch of lines that have like, it's like, this is the darkest part. And as you can see in the middle, there's like a middle spot. I can't really, the middle spot is the highest spot. And then you make like a grayer area. I don't know how this worked out exactly, but you create an arm from just lines, drawing lines like this. And put some texture to it, make it look like wood panels. So this was just a generic sort of image that I got generated. So no worries about that one. It does look like a lot of the other ones out there, but whatever. It was just basically I took a a wood paneling, random wood paneling, and I made a normal map from it. Yeah, now it looks like that. Pretty good. I like it. It'll look a lot different in Unity, but for now it's good. I need to make sure that I'm not getting feedback. Give me a second. Yep, there we go. I would have immediately heard the music and I didn't, so good. We're good to go. Actually, let's watch the. Oh, yes. Colors. Uh, Analytics. How come I can't? How come I can't see the chat? Why would you not let me see chat? All right. activity feed. You see the chat. Oh, there we go. I can see the chat now. Leave it on over there. Well, once my headset's charged, I'll have to plug my phone in. And I can kind of see you guys' chat now. So there we go. Now I can respond to you guys. Anybody ever talk? Doubt it, but go. Okay. So we need to make some pillows today. I always forget how to make this stuff. I have to check. It's a simple thing. You take a plane, you split it up a certain way, and then you let it go poof. Uh, Land on the bed. That's what you do. Let it go poof and land on the bed. We'll put it right about uh, the first one right about there. We'll line a bunch of them up and just kind of let them fall. Ones that'll be the same size. I'm pretty sure we will have to put lighter. Oh, we're still in edit mode. Okay. A collider like here, and possibly just that. We'll drop them from up here, and we'll let them fall. They won't be able to interact with this wall, sadly. I might be able to pick them up, grab them, kind of push them into the wall. I don't know. I don't know how that physics engine works. Like maybe if I like drop something on it, that might affect it. I put that other thing with a collider and gravity. Yep, that might do it. I did some lights in this room, so I'm doing it one room at a time. So I've separated. Oh, that's right. I was on the walls. I'm a moron. Okay, so we're gonna kind of go with these colors for the walls. I think that's kind of crazy because those are a little dark, but we're gonna steal this color. Copy. Okay, that's good. All right, for the upper wall, this one, add material for the upper wall. Too. We're gonna call this thing room upper wall W. How about this? Room upper wall. There we go. Yeah. Get rid of this one. There we go. As you can see, I kind of upped the base color on accident when I made the when I was messing with the material earlier. Why the upper one is darker. It is what it is. It's fine. And what we'll do, bit of shading, but right here doesn't really need much except for one thing, which is the base color. And we'll mess around with the what we enter. You almost brown. Almost looks brown without any texture, you know? We'll lighten it up a bit and we will change the roughness. Be rougher, I think. Rougher. Also go a little bit lighter. Okay, that's definitely a more inviting red. We'll need some kind of normal map to really bring out some texture detail here. I think maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe so. We'll see. It's just the spots of the wall that, yeah, that's all that is. Just inside the living room. Which right now, if you look over here, why are all these expanded? Hold on, give me a second. So Living room lights, walls, the bed. See, living room. We're in the living room right now. Which these tiny lights are just everywhere. But I drag in the ones that are for the living room into the living room, obviously, for organizational purposes. So let's see what it looks like when I put the bottom part in. I gotta steal the gray from this. Base color, copy. All right, down here, the lower wall. Add material. New. Living room. Lower wall. Go. Minus that one. Excuse me, I'm a bit sick, so you'll have to excuse me. Been feeling kind of sicker and sicker lately. It's not good. Not much I can do about it though. Here we go. That one will actually go a little bit darker. A little tiny bit darker. There we go. And we'll make it slightly rougher. Or we will leave it like that. Let me see. 0.6. Slightly rougher. This one. 0.62. Yeah, there we go. Once I actually put that one, it'd be 0.7. 0.7 for both. 7. 0.7. Yeah, that's pretty good. But it does like red and black and stuff like that. But I'm gonna have some black in here, but I'm also gonna have some lights in here and other things. See, sorry. This material preview. I need to go back to solid for a second. Yeah, so yeah, like the outside is gonna be that different brick that I have. Or something. I don't know. Not really sure. We'll see. Right. Solid material preview. Okay. Have anything else I need materials on yet? That I should put materials on yet? Next step. Now for the wall and floor color, it's gonna be interesting sort of figure out sort of situation. Because we are gonna keep the color scheme of this, but we are gonna replace the this is just for the living room. Might be for the whole thing. Who knows? See. Yeah. I'll try to figure it out, guys. Yeah. Uh, Don't want to put them right above your face if you're laying down. Don't want them right there. We're gonna have any sort of lights. It's gonna be over here. So yeah, it's gonna be all over there. Over here is gonna be kind of comfy, cozy resting spot with even softer lights. Like I think I'm gonna split these up into two. Here's the lights for the living room area, and these little lights will actually be a different shade, a softer light. You know. Okay, so yeah. Uh, we should do the floor. Floor's gonna be hard though, because I have spots. Actually, no, it's not. Duh. No, it's not. I can get rid of that. I can zoom in like that. Then we can go back to solid mode so we can see the floor. So this floor and this floor are going to be a bit different. Of course, there is going to be a inset. That floor. Should I put one on this one as well? That's flat surface. Okay, yeah. As you can see, all the walls are practically gone now since they're separate pieces. And this is how you break stuff up. You basically systematically go through and texture things and make sure the texture is a separate object. Anything with a different texture is a different object per room. I would say do it just in general for like everything, everything that uses the same material, but for occlusion purposes, you got to think about per room. You not want all the when this door opens, the only thing you want to render out is maybe a couple of things on the wall, the floor, and if they look back this way, maybe a couple things over here, you know, or this way. You're gonna render out a lot when your door's open, but at least I can say once you go through and the door shuts, nothing renders out. You know, and door opens up, renders out what's in here, which has another door. So basically, very little in here. Door shuts, door opens. You just get this render up here. So that's how that's gonna work. And that's why I'm gonna split it up between like this room, the outside, this room, this room, uh, this room. There's a little in between walkway, but not this one because this one's too short and this one's too short. Yeah, as you can see, I've already got all the doors separated out. Don't have any materials on them yet, but we're gonna put a detail material into Unity. You have my like a little logo or something on the door, or maybe just like a door design. Um, yeah. We will see, because once they open, good. Uh, I've been given a lot of advice on how to make this like super optimized. Like for one, I'm thinking about the floor here. Okay, oh, that's right. There we go. So I will tell you guys, compared to most of the big creators on VR chat that get a lot of recognition and have a lot of followers, have a lot of stuff. Um, their furniture is still atrocious. Like most of the time, their beds are insane. People will like people that claim to be creators will use third-party assets that they have that have the licensing for it. They'll at least be cautious about that. But the stuff they have in here, they try to decimate from the model that has been given. And we're talking. I tried to fix a bed once that they had that was over 10 million polys, and all they wanted me to do was decimate it. They didn't want me to do anything extravagant because I had to like explain it to them. It took 10 minutes for this thing to load on my computer. 10 minutes. Check my little thing over here. It's ridiculous. Yep. That one. Oh, thank you. That message. Oh, somebody got me a picture that I took with them. How you doing? There we go. I can spell. Anyway, as I was trying to explain before, to go back to the Twitch page. There we go. Back in the chat room with you guys. Not with anybody really, but here we go. So I could easily double this. I kind of had it earlier. I was considering. Okay, so I had this and I took away all the extra stuff. All these extra lines in the middle. Made it flat. And then what I could do is I could create an image. Create two images technically. The first image, I could bake it. I could bake the norms, I could bake the height maps, and then I could throw those norms and height maps onto this texture. And actually not into this texture, onto the Unity texture because this doesn't have the separate slots for it. Now I could do two UV maps on this and have both of those things on here for display purposes. But I don't know, that just seems like an awful lot of trouble. So what I'm doing is I'm just contemplating making a height map and I feel like I can tell the height maps because as soon as you get to here and start looking like this with the height maps, they don't look the same. They really don't look the same. And it shows, you know? Really does show. I just made a couple custom lumps in here to make it look kind of like a lumpy sheet that was tucked in, but you know, it's never perfect. And turned out really good. You know, it turns out really good when you smooth the whole thing. And I beveled the edges over here. But I took away all these things before. I had like 280. 280 to 300. Yeah, how much it was to have. So this one's over just over 4K, isn't it? Modeling. Hello. There we go. Yeah, 3,350. Down to 280. Okay, 280. That's it. Might be more now. Might be up to like 300, 400 with that edge that I beveled earlier, just to make it smoother. Let me show you that. See, beveled it earlier, smoothed out a little bit. If you look at this, I got rid of all the internal faces, and I got rid of all the overlapping faces. You don't need overlapping faces. And when I did that, I took the count down by half because you got rid of all the unnecessary internal faces. Uh, these ones are still needed for uh, anything that's still here is still needed because of what shows on the outside. Basically, if I look down in this corner, I see the full sheet. If I look down here, it looks like the sheet's tucked into there. See? Go. Stay with that. Looks like the sheet's tucked in. Yeah. The awesomeness of Blender. Of course, my way of doing things is pretty cool. I'm not gonna say it's like the proper way to do it. There are literally ways to make this like the smallest world in the world in VR. Uh, but if it is possible, it is 100% feasible for me. I'm probably not gonna be, but I'd like to keep this project relatively small in file size. Request is obviously going to be, under 100 megabytes because they do some extra compression. But I kind of want to keep it under 50. But because of the way I'm doing things, I might just ignore that limit. Uh, just because this is going to be a Gumroad project that deserves to have a lot of extra detail, but still run amazingly. Now, I will be perfectly fine, okay? Considering my entire project has 16,187 triangles right now. So what I'm going to end up doing, everything in the living room is going to be in the living room section. And when I'm done, what I can do is I can right click on here and select objects. And that'll tell me, especially if I go into edit mode and hit all, that'll tell me how many verts I have per room. As long as I'm under 60,000 per room, thing is going to operate very smoothly. Okay? That's just how I chop up my projects. You don't want to you don't want to have more than 60,000 verts in your viewport at any given time. I'll have to test this before I put it on all this special extra stuff because the extra stuff will mess up the stats in Unity so that you can't really determine what's going on. As of right now, I have 5,000 triangles in this room. Now, if the whole project, I doubt this is going to happen, I really do. But if the whole project ends up being under 60,000 tries, I won't have to worry about it so much. About what's rendering out, other than for the materials, because there'll be so many materials you don't want them all rendering out in the same room. I'm going to try, I do mean try, do not have more than 10 materials per room. I've already got like 4 or 5. So, 1, 2, 3. That one didn't hit. 3. Didn't need a lower wall material. I have the wood. Oh wait, the wood, does the wood have it? No. Weathered, okay, minus it. Weathered wood. Yeah. Hold on. We're gonna do lower walls. Oh, that's right. This one's shinier, so, but we're not gonna call it weathered wood. Minus that. We're gonna call this shiny gray. There we go. Ta-da! Shiny gray. All right. So right now, if we I'm trying to think here. You'll notice the things I have selected, all the same material, all the same material. So anything that gets the same material, it's going to be the same object per room. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's getting pretty close. That's without having a whole bunch of extra stuff. Like I said, all the stuff that's the same material is going to be the same object. Maybe, possibly. Or at the least, it has to be Atlas. Yeah, Atlas together. Not the same object necessarily, but Atlas together, which does some weird stuff with the multiplication with material in Unity. It might be okay. The overhead might be okay. Like, this is the first project I'm actually going to get into rigging models for having some physics or pickups. I'm gonna put plushies and stuff in here. That way, people can mess with the plushies that want to mess with plushies. And maybe put some physics noises in. I'm gonna have to work on the doors a lot more, a lot more closely. They don't play on awake. Or they'll play on awake, but they won't be awake at the start. Yeah, so I'll hide them. And it's gonna have to show them and play, huh? Play on awake. It's play on play. So my door sound to work. They're always off. Like I have to learn how to adjust sounds and stuff in Unity, so that way when I get over to working with rigging, so I'll be working with rigging and a whole bunch of other stuff. Although, like I said before, it's not really all that special. Uh, yeah. Okay. I need to figure out something to do with this wall. This wall seems a little plain. I thought I moved that awfully close. Hold on a second. Yeah. This. Oh shoot, that's right. I split them up. And give me this tab. Okay, so now we got the whole thing, right? Just want to move some of them. Go into the transparent mode. Grab the ones you want to move. Yep, just like that. Go. Why? Right about to there. Perfect. Visually more pleasing, I think, to have them away from that edge and also have them away from like any possible like different colored area. Uh, yeah, that just seems better. So tab, uh, release them. Back to solid mode. See through. Gotta think about how to decorate that wall eventually. Guess I'm too early on to actually worry about it, but we're gonna look into some floor designs and I'll get back to that eventually. He's contacting me again, I think. Oh no, it's just the old. That's fun. You had fun. All right. So yeah, it'll tell me when somebody talks in junk. All right. But beyond the normal texturing right now, gonna get work done functionality wise. This is all just design work, which should go by relatively fast, but I'm getting hung up on minor stuff. Like I kind of want to uh, subdivide a plane and make a nice little interesting design. Kind of like that one thing I saw. That's pretty cool. Sorry, I'm just reading over something. Not reading into something too much, really. Used to people reaching out to me. That's for sure. But at the same point, I reach out to everybody. Kind of backwards. I I don't know. Uh, real life stuff. Nobody cares about that, right? I select everything that exists in this world. Modeling and go. Okay, so tab. Oh, oh, object. Center mass volume. There we go. Now everything's centered properly. Uh, I think that's these. These and those will be in the same spot. Of course, that's kind of floating in the center because that's the upper walls. Yeah. All right. Alrighty. Let's see. I can either do. Let's look at some floor designs on here. That's what I'll do. So give me a second while I look at some floor design. Yeah. So, like I said, if I can get away with the budget, I will definitely be keeping that bed that because the extra detail that it provides is just awesome. I like it. Um, yeah, keep it if we can. Then what else? Got here. Oh, you got? Eh, why not? I'll wave. I'll be friendly. I'm friendly. Okay then. Don't read that stuff out loud. Are they? Okay. See. Okay. Alright, I'm getting distracted here. Not getting distracted. Don't need that. Don't need that. Technically, don't need that. Get rid of some of these things on here for a while. Go. That. Okay. Don't want too many background apps, you know. Powerball. And then log in. New tab. Here we go. Uh, floor designs. Go. Okay. I mean, that would match. Kind of what I had in my last one, though. And I don't want to use that same thing. I don't want to reuse, sorry. I don't want to reuse certain things. That a red and black carpet to, or a red and gray carpet into a red and gray carpet into like something that had, oh, okay. Register my button clicks. Register my button click. Hey. So yeah, this could be like a red and gray carpet, and this will be tile. It'll be a little dip. I've done this before. This will be like a wood planks and intricate design. Then yeah, that'll work. Okay, so we're gonna have two here. Let's question mark it out. Something in here. Zoom in on part of the floor. I have to do on the outside. by the door, but it doesn't take it up. Oh, supposed to go all the way around like that. But anyway, there we go. Okay. Just this part of the floor, right? Yep. This is going to be carpet. Red and gray carpet. Need to find an AI generator. That's what I need. And they're not. Fine. Huh. Oh wow. These every copyrighted Marvel characters and stuff. Huh. Huh. Jesus. Okay, I need to stop getting distracted. I'm supposed to be streaming. This is how I end up with like 3 hour long videos. I do absolutely nothing. Don't do any rendering or anything. So maybe that'll be on top of there. Let's, yeah, that's what I'll do. So, not that it matters. A lot of that's cosmetic anyway. Yeah, we will split up the floor that way. Ink selection. So this is living room floor carpet. Yeah. Okay. Go. I like the lasso tool. Oopsie, I forgot. Oh no, I didn't. Okay, yeah, I did. I forgot. Yeah, no. Okay, cool. All right. Floor carpet. This one selection. Living floor. Uh, wood planks. Copy. Okay. What we do is we take two new ones, put them in the living room. Things that are one solid piece generally don't need their own folder. Although I could put these in a structure folder. I'm not going to. Or am I? Yeah, I will. Okay. New, see down here, group 3, structure. Now we can take the main parts of the left, put them in there. Damn. Now we have the bed, the lights, and whatever else we need. Main one, and then when we start putting furniture in here, we can have different folders for furniture. Gotta keep your projects organized. Once you do get them into Unity, which the way I'm going to do it is going to be a lot faster. It's the same way I did my club world. I think you guys will like this. The club world, I literally just used the Blender file. Then from the Blender file, I was able to basically edit everything at the same time and not have to worry about not changing things correctly. I don't know. Computer tools. Yeah. Let's see. I have 420 followers. That's great. 420. Yay. Okay, so we got everything in there. Go. Good. Mark, question mark. Oh, question mark. Not do that. Let's grab. Here we go. Now we got the whole thing. Yeah. Doing that crap. So, as we can see, the living room is almost getting there. It's getting there. Uh, Doors are gonna be a little bit more to work on. Uh, these are gonna be a part of the, not part of the doors, but they're gonna be a part of their own thing. So let's just go part of the main structure. Posters on the inside, on the other hand, is gonna find things. Glass. Go to the tab. Go. Yeah, 'cause it looks them. Okay, so now re-grab this question mark. Hey, what? Oh my God! Get on the freaking thing. Where are you? Where aren't? Irritating. Get in there. And now, as you can see, there's another layer, and this is where the posters are going to go. Yeah. Go. The selection. So fun. We're going to say poster images. All our poster images are going to be. Go into the living room. I think it's just going to be its own separate thing because it's not technically part of the structure. Technically not part of the structure. Okay, why are you doing this? There you go. Thank you. This. Oh, always recenters. It does. It always recenters, and it's so freaking annoying. Like, dude, no, I just wanted to show and hide something. You don't have to recenter through the whole object. Not necessarily. I don't hit the period button. I don't need you to zoom in or out. I just need you to show and hide. Kind of an annoying feature. A little bit of an annoying feature. All right, so remember, right at the top. Actually, I don't know. So let's do this. Oh wait, no tab. Oh nope, not tab. Okay. I don't think there's really any floor right now. Yeah, there's no floor right now. Let's do this. There we go. If I see the whole thing, those tops, that top, that top, that bottom, that bottom, that bottom. So we're not putting lights everywhere with this one. Are gonna do put lights here. Uh, so like a small strip light. Well, I don't really want to do is kind of curious as to see who liked the stream. Doesn't necessarily tell me on here unless I go here. All right, let's. I kind of want to end on the sides. Oh, I think this is probably the best way to do that. Scale. Why? Oh, maybe about that big. Yeah. There. Oh. But how do I get it the same on it? Oh, that's right. I can separate them. Okay. There are going to be lights. Let's separate these. Oh no, we don't want to separate them like that because the rest of it has to go with that. I don't feel like reattaching things to other things as much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6. You know what? That's fine. That's perfectly fine. That's floating, and that's floating. Oh, I meant it to go all the way around. Okay. So if I do this, watch this. That's clever. See? I literally went all the way around them for that reason specifically. Okay. And I had them floating above here and away from the wall so that I could do that. Selection gonna be poster EM. And this is gonna go into the living room. I can go back to here. This is what we got left, guys. So far, we got the ceiling, got the little area here. We got all this stuff here. And we got the trim. The trim's gonna be the last thing. So I think what's gonna for this room specifically, trim is gonna be less because I'm gonna be able to just grab all the trim from most of these other places too. Outside of here, this is kind of gonna be its own little. Don't worry about that. Uh, Back in my spot. Thank you. We got the poster glass, poster frames, everything like that in there. If I instant space my textures, that should help out a lot. Instant space your textures rather than static batching. Sometimes it helps in these small room sort of conditions. I think you gotta kind of weigh it, get to see what you're doing more often. If you're repeating an object more often, or if you're just loading a room, specific room, and then yeah, because statically batching is for the whole overall global aspect. Okay, yeah. Chat and dating app anyway, but it is gonna be selection. TV. And it's going to go into here. Are going to have a new one for that. All this new TV. Now we can go down to this. Have a new one too. There's it's glass, poster glass, all that. Did I bring this back? Question mark. Uh, What am I selecting here? Not in the posters. Change. I call this like glass posters. Posters are on the inside. Poster glass. Yeah, this poster glass, but where's the poster glass? Porch. Where did it end up? And out of there. Okay, hold on. There it is. In living room structure. That's what I want. Okay. That's where I didn't get rid of that. Yeah, okay, so ta-da, there we go. We'll put it in with the posters. That way we'll know what we're doing. Okay. How to keep things so that you know where they're at. Living room, living room, living room. Good. Okay. TV screen. We haven't even done the ceilings yet. In which case, it should probably be something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. You could do anything. It's not conventional. You'd be pretty confused. I can literally do anything and everything in this. I love it. Why I have a pool room or technically a hot tub room. Jacuzzi, whatever you want to call it. The first time I actually got to make something the way I wanted it to look 100%. Yeah. Was when I started doing 3D modeling. Now they're making it easier and easier to make complex shapes with low polys. Freaking great. Sure, that's smooth. Yeah, smooth. Okay. Be many years from now, we'll have this stuff down to such an art that we won't have to worry about certain aspects. Like meshes and particles will be really easy to compute. Tessellation will be a norm. Like other things, particle systems will be easier to handle. So compared to the millions of poly bed that you get with people that don't know how to optimize their stuff, this is decent. This is decent for one room. So right now, what we have here is down to 6,000 triangles for the whole thing. This, this, fly back to where we were. You know, I believe that's the back wall, isn't it? Oh shit, did we? Hold on. Oh, okay, yes, that's the let's see inside of here. Okay, cool. Oh, we forgot the TV for some reason. Do need to grab the TV frame. Uh, technically have to have that inside. That's part of the wall. So yeah, we got rid of the overlapping edges. That's right. Of this stuff is there is an easier way to do this, but I'm just not right now. Uh, like the easy way to do it for certain things, especially like the inside of this, hit Alt Shift and then click. See, clicks all the inner edges. Only works if the thing actually has a completed connected inner edge. So it wouldn't work for the outside as much. This is technically separated, but there's no way to go across, so it'll just, I mean, technically it'll go that way, wrap around, but I could have done the same thing for the inside. I'll click right about here. I'll click next to the edge, and it usually goes around the edges. Too close to one of the sides, it'll wrap this way instead of this way. Yep. So let's get that screen separated, or TV trim. Okay, TV trim. Copy. Down to TV. There you go. Posters at the moment. Be open. For the living room structure. We just need the main structure. This is how I do it. Put the main structure in one. I don't even need to do that. I could just put it out there, but put everything in its own little area. All the different doors. Activity door. Pull rails. Should technically be in the other part of the porch doors. Yeah, I don't know. I think the doors are just going to be the activity, but the pull rails definitely need to. Activity room. Guess that's what we're going to call it. Maybe. But we might add more to this still. Might add more to this. People can start to like these worlds. They do. They start to like these worlds pretty regular. If you just build worlds, they don't really generally come to them. But if they have like games, especially like a game that you created in them, we'll flood to those just to kill some time, hang with friends, play a game or so or two, and then just go from there. Completely unnecessary. That's what that is. Completely no other place that is in. Faces. Yeah, see? No other faces that thing had. It was just floating there. And that, my friends, is how you find random floating stuff while you're breaking up the map. So, like, if I do this all uh, merge on this one, merge by distance, okay, you can find little things as you break it apart even more so than before. Uh, huh, let's go in the wall. Oh, okay, 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 okay. I know what that is. Give me that. X faces. That doesn't need to have a face. Literally just a need to have these faces. See, that is it's part of the porch thing. Doesn't need those. X go. Or just, taking the time to optimize the mesh. No big deal. Don't need like things hidden in walls like that. That's just unnecessary faces. If it's part of the outside wall, obviously gotta keep it. Part of something like that, nah, unnecessary. All the way down here, make sure that nothing's perfect. Yep, yep. See, that's solid. That's solid. Technical around. Okay, yeah, yeah. We did get rid of just extra faces. Okay. Annoying, annoying. Gotta be a better way for them to do that. All right, here we go. What else do we got in here? We have this. We have this. All this stuff, including these, are going to be made out of something that is practical for to be by a fireplace, but probably not practical to actually put stuff on because it would get very hot. Gonna act like it's magic. That's what we're. Half of the impractical things that happen in VR would cause house fires anyway. It just wouldn't be physically possible. Ugh. Back to my streaming. Uh, all right. I need. I need to figure out what I'm doing. Ugh. I need a gym. Every project needs a gym. Gyms can help you kind of like center yourself. That's cool. What is that? The phone? The phone? What is that? What? I'm so confused right now. Hold on. Okay, so I know those are the lights, right? Second. It's showing an overlapping face here. What happened to this mesh? What happened to the mesh? I didn't. anything. I end up on the transform. Are you kidding me? No way. What happened to these? What happened to these meshes between yesterday and today? See this? Hold on. I can't even, like, for some reason I have nothing selected. Everything. Every that- every last one of my lights? Kidding. Didn't mess with these ones. Mess with those ones. Just the living room lights. Something happened. I pressed a button sometime and it messed these up. Now I have to remake these. Wow, how did that even freaking happen? Not a big deal. It's easy to remake them. Watch. Go X. Uh, delete. Right, the bulb. And then all we have. Go tab. Go to here. Go fill. Yeah. Problem solved, right? Technically problem solved. Find all of them. There we go. Alt click. Oh, away from it. Up to it. Alt click fill. Uh, there we go. Okay. I don't know what happened to these lights. I'm not even going to pretend to think I know what happened to these lights. That's just weird. When you separate something like that, it should not do that. Somehow it got decimated. I don't know how. Got the living room lights, which just now has the light trim. But we're going to fix this. Wow. Holy crap. Yeah, you gotta really be careful what you do. If your mouse drops and does something stupid, you could actually mess up a part of your project. Easy enough to fix. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, definitely easy enough to fix. Just pain. That. Okay. How many we got so far? I think we got like Shift Tab. Maybe that's what I hit on accident. That would be bad. That was the combination because I did that quite often. It had to do with something with that I did. Okay, you see, if I can see through it, it's not good. If I see lines on the inside, not good. There we go. Touch me. Okay, I think I did all three of these. Yep. I did all three of those. Now I just have to do these two. Yep. Nope. I don't remember how I'm looking around. Oh, oh. Okay, now we go to this. Yeah, see that? Go. Just gonna grab all of these. Crikey. I just can't believe it did that. It's so weird. Oh, then freaking messed up my mesh. I must have hit something. And my mouse tends to fall off my what I'm using for a mouse pad. So very possible it just bumped a button it shouldn't have. I mean, it is a rendering program after all, so you know. All right. The, oh wait. Uh, the selection. Now that is in a light trim. That should already be in the lights. Not that lighting. Living room lights. Oh, there we go. This one right here. Isn't trim. This is living tiny lights, living room, bulb. Bulbs. Copy. Will be. There we go. Perfect. Yeah. Oh, that's fixed. Oh my god. Yeah, you gotta be careful when you're doing stuff. You get at any one of these buttons, I don't even know why it was on that mode. It should not have been in that mode. Tab. All. Now what we have is back to where that little issue occurred. Oh. Okay. Okay, so I don't know what I'm doing now. Hey, this project is not. This is going to be better than most people, but at the same point, it's going to be mediocre in terms of optimization purposes. Because lo and behold, everybody always goes extreme, does everything they ever want to, uh, and frames be damned. Optimization be damned. Want to go big, have to compromise. I'm trying to work out in my head best way to do. As you can see, like right now, I still have a couple more things to see this. Go this way. You can see this square here. I don't understand why. Oh, I um. Oh, little. Okay, so that's separate from that. All right, but it doesn't tell me why I'm seeing this little square inside of this big square. Does it? I feel like it's just bent funny. I don't know. You guys see that? I think it's just bent funny. Like all these points aren't set. Oh, it's not straight. Okay, okay. All right. Now that I've got it separated, it's kind of stuck that way. That's fine. Not that anybody's gonna notice, but sometimes you make a mistake and grab an edge you don't want to. You extrude it out a little bit in a direction, and it looks funny. I had to do when I was moving this around, pulling it out a little bit to make it straighter, and I didn't think about what it was attached to. Yep. deny the mistake. It's a feature. It's not a bug. It's a feature. Oops, sorry. Show that. Don't show that. Allowed to show up to 15 seconds for something for a preview. But that's it. Fair use. Fair use. Free advertising for them. Didn't hear anything anyway. They forgot what fair use was. You get 15 seconds. Okay. Right. Okay. There we go. Okay, stop looking at that stuff. Work on your project. Now we're looking at the upper walls. Don't need to look at. We need this stuff. There we go. That's what's left. Okay. That's fine. That is also fine. Okay, so that little bit of overlap is actually overlap now, so don't have to worry about it. What I'm gonna do is alt click here. Shift alt click here. Alt click here. That should be the trim. Yep, that's the trim. Here. It'll be the same all the way down. Same trim. I'll click there. It doesn't grab anything you don't want it to. I'll click right there. Nope. Nope. Hold D. I gotta get a little bit closer. Go. Shift alt click here. There we go. What I meant by grab and trim. Sometimes it takes a minute. Alt click. Nope. Control Z. There we go. Shift alt click here. All right. Click here. Perfect. Okay. Right. Right. Whew. Oh God. All right. So far, so good. Are you kidding? Okay, you're not kidding. Okay. That's pretty good. I couldn't alt click it. Whatever. Yeah, okay. Because of the way it was set up, I'm guessing. I'll click. There we go. I'll shift click. Okay. There we go. And now down there. That one good. That's good. And that goes to there, which is the end. All right. We'll call this the base trim. Ah, definitely the base trim. Or the beveled trim. Yeah. In which case we kind of, well, no, those are going to be different. 'Cause they're going to be in different types of case. TV trim. A lot of freaking material. Kind of nasty. I mean, it's a stable amount. I've had over 100 set pass calls in a room before, and it was fine. Not best for performance once you get like 4 or 5 people in there, but if you're not showing, like, it's pretty cool. Needs people inside of it to work. And have 3 people inside that tiger to work. Wow, that's pretty cool. But it is really awesome. I mean, they're not wrong. Oh, oh, oh no, oh no. I gotta no. Stop looking at memes. You guys don't want to know. That's such a troll thing to do. But yeah, that's good. Selection. We're gonna call this race trim. Trim. Copy. Oh wait, we gotta do it right. Living room. Race trim. Copy. Could be other stuff, other places. Structure. There you go. Got a, TV trim, which we forgot to put in the TV. There we go. This is why you name stuff. You keep organized folders and you make things really nice. A. Why is this one still selected? A. There we go. Okay. If you grab it in the hierarchy, it can mess with you. That's for sure. And you'll notice as you separate stuff out, it actually creates lines and definition that you can actually visibly see, no matter which. Go back to tab and do this. Yeah, see. Now you see the definition in the lights, definition in the walls, with the trim, the separation in the trim, and the doors. Yeah, you're starting to see more separation, and that's fine. Trust me, it all becomes very fluid and very nice looking once you're done. Um, Also makes it very easy for texture work, because then you know what you're working with. Just automatically loads a texture on it. It's too hard to work in material preview. If you'll notice, if I go into material preview in edit mode, I can track, at least yesterday, I was losing track of oh, there we go, my cursor. See, my cursor is like really freaking white. And the screen like, blind me and I couldn't see my cursor. So anytime I'm working, I usually work in solid mode because there's more of a contrast. I can see my little plus sign so I can select the different things I need. Yeah. Why am I leaving? Okay, hold on. Okay, yeah. I need this. There we go. Oh, it's as far as it goes. Okay, hold on. We're gonna make it go all the way around. We really are. Okay, so here we go. This is going to be a divider of sorts. So you can have more definition. There we go. And there we go. And actually, yeah, we'll do on this wall too. There we go. There we go. Selection. Uh, living room. Wall. Divider. Going to go in the main structure of the living room. Structure. There we go. Okay. Now, as we can see, that line all the way across. So far, it's breaking these things up into very nice sort of areas. Now, the back wall technically counts as the headboard. We are going to be putting some pillows back here. Uh, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. Ugh. Oh boy. Oh, I'm freaking tired. I've been sick the past couple days, and it's made me very, very sluggish. At least the past 3 days, I think. But I think it's been coming for like the past 2 weeks. Where did we start? Uh, Come on, keep working on your project. Not that it matters. Uh, let's keep working, yeah. Race trim is now separated. The walls are now technically separated. Yeah, okay. This wall. That side is not. Gonna be something else completely. What is that? Okay, so this is the rest of the structure that has been separated yet. From around there, but why did I do that? No point in that. I forget the back wall. Good. Boy, watch this, guys. What happens when you forget stuff? So like, okay, question mark. Oh, my headset's dying. My headphones. All right, so back here. Oh Jesus, would you? God, I hate when it does this. Freaking stupid. Okay, apparently we gotta do this. There we go. Now we can actually look around. Sheesh. Hate, hate this. Okay, let me plug this in. Second, my phone can just be shut off for a while. Not watching anything on it. So, couple hours plugged into here while running, still charges it. There we go. Now my headphones won't die. Okay, so this, this, this. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll have two of those. Okay, this and this. Oh, no. No, don't do that. No. Bad. Okay, so we're gonna have to edit this. Okay, so technical. Oh, it had one right there. Okay, so it just didn't get all the way across for some reason. Solution. Subdivide once. Okay. Grab this one's z coordinates. On this one. Here we go. Then take the face. Get rid of it. Control Z. Only faces. There we go. So now back to this. Fill. Go down here, go fill. Two. And fill. Perfect. This. What we want to do, just grab down here. There we go. Right? Yeah. That's the rest of the side lower wall technically. What you're seeing out here is the outer wall. And we can leave this trim for these little areas. So go P, selection. Okay, so now we already have this one. What we end up having to do is let's take this structure. Okay, so now we need the lower wall. Lower wall. See, and I don't remember which. I believe it's you select this one, and then you hit Control J. No, that's not working. Got to get out of edit mode. Okay, so now we got both. This one first, then this one. Control J. Not selected mesh. Oh wait, okay. Got to see the mesh. Control J. There we go. Now that stuff is a part of the main wall and has the same material. We got to get rid of that material. Ta-da, there we go. Get rid of the material right there. If you combine two separate materials, they will combine materials. Just like these bulbs right now have that. What I need to do is give them the bulb EM. There we go. Almost forgot. Would have been interesting, except for when I went and did this. Can't believe that happened to those. What? They got decimated somehow. That's what happened. They got decimated. Some roundabout way. Ball BM. Let me check in here. There's no modifier. Oh, that's right. These were recreated. It doesn't matter. All right. So we got the ball BM. So if we go into here and go preview, so far looks very basic. Except for the bed, that looks incredible. And maybe create a little height map. This, or just use the ambient occlusion. Yeah, just use the ambient occlusion. Adjust the height map as needed. Uh, Gives it some nice little bit of dimension. We'll see. We will see what will work the best for height, eventually. Like in base renders, you really don't need to worry much about how things uh, look, as these material preview does not do any justice to how this is going to look in game. Looks brighter, makes it so you can predominantly see all the materials, but yeah, without the lighting and the setup, everything like that, really just you really just don't get to see a lot of the I like that. Did we get some? Oh, geez, we forgot a face. Oh boy, see that face. Hey, you turn off. I don't need you on. That, yeah, yeah, yeah. There we go. P selection. Go to the selection. Okay. Tab. Structure. This is the trim. Raise trim. Control J. Then get rid of this material. There we go. Okay. Perfect. That was weird. Oh. Hello. I did not realize that was outside. How is that outside like that? Oh my god. That shouldn't be a thing. Damn. This is not raised. God. Ready for this? Stupidity on my part. I don't know how. Attached like that. Goes all the way around. Oh my god. Yeah, you do have to be wary of accidentally having something attached that shouldn't be. This stuff needs detached. There we go. Good to go. Now we go P, selection. At the race trim 01, add a material. That's just material. Get rid of this. Oh yeah. Yeah. Get rid of that. Control Z. Oh my gosh. Minus material. Oh, that's right. This isn't edit mode. Yeah. Add. So material. Minus material. There we go. And then what we're going to do is we're going to reattach this to the main structure. So we're going to go back to the main structure. Like this one. Control select this one. Or not control select. Main structure. This one, then this one, then join them. There we go. Because you have to select the one you're joining whatever to. Don't. Yeah. It's starting to look better. Once the lighting's put in and stuff like that in Unity, you guys will see that this place is going to be pretty spectacular. Maybe. I like that one. Sorry. Uh, Okay. Can't wait to get all the other stuff in here too. Like, I am going to go nuts with stuff in here. You guys have no idea. it's, but it's going to be done in such a way that it fills the room but doesn't clutter it. It makes it very diverse and nice looking, but doesn't like overcomplicate the design. I'll be back. boy, I am back. Yeah. I don't think anybody's talking, but let's check. Nope, okay. It's a boring stream, it's not a game. Even when I do game streams, nobody really watches those either, so what's the use? Like all the stuff that's coming through, finally looking correct. This is gonna look a bit odd. Okay. Around there. Not gonna look terrible. Yeah, they both look the same. That's all that matters. The material preview. Yeah, see, like they both have the same cutoff point. So separation, trim, whatever I make it. Should I make that? I feel like I should make it a grayish blue, like in there. Watch this. Let's go to add a material. New. I'm gonna call this. I already think I had it. Have one called wall divider? No. Okay. I'm gonna call this wall divider. Oh, yes. Wall divider is a normal color. We'll figure it out. I might make it do this thing. No, I'm not gonna make it do anything like that. Pretty cool though. Sorry, I'm just considering things and thinking. Yeah, we ain't gonna do that. Okay. Mm. Yeah, like that color. Let's just go into the shading. That the material preview. I mean shading, you gotta be material preview. Color. Wait, hold on. So here, base color thing. Kind of nice. Ah, oh, ha 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 ha. Okay. Yeah, okay. Okay. I don't like it. We'll take it. We will take it. Okay. I want to remind you guys, like every like light that reflects off the stuff, kind of gonna create its own effect and its own depth. So I know you guys can't see it now, but there's gonna be stuff hanging from the walls, like pictures and stuff. Posters over here. Got the TV back over here. We should make a TV material now that I think about it. And a trim. The trim can just be the black trim, I think. Oh, there we go. Okay. That can just be the trim. We might fix it. We might keep it the same. Who knows? Screen's going to be a different thing. We just want to highlight the fact that there's a screen there for now. So as it turns out, see, GPU instance, statically batching a texture means that everything in that texture that's statically batched is basically rendering with that texture. And I believe that GPU instance means that it's instancing the material for whatever's being instanced, and whatever it's looking at, the object that is actually in existence, rendering out that material, which they should technically both have the same amount of set pascals, but it's just the amount of verts and tries that are being rendered out at any given point in time will change. So if my world is not that big, yes, I can do it that way to where it's rendering out everything per thing, but doing it per room is actually better. So what I might be able to do, because these are solid colors too for these walls, is I'm probably going to be able to bake these together because they're solid colors and they can be baked together and be very small, very tiny, and have a lot of detail. We'll find out. Anything we can do to like break up the set pascals, break up the things to make it very smooth and very user friendly, we'll get to doing. And as always, your frame rate for one person being in the room is 90. If you can get more than that, you're fine. I do like this part of it because this is the artistic part. You're just basically just making it look how you want it, giving it the feel that you want. But yeah, sorry, I'm just having a hard time trying to figure out what I want to do with cubby spaces, shelvings, shelves, and these shelves, poster frames. Okay, so this one is going to be add. Okay, it's going to new. It's going to be I think I need a poster EM. Okay. And while you're dividing, you cut things up. Go to bake stuff. Sometimes you merge stuff. It's a process, a long process, and it takes some time. You have to really think about what you're doing. Look good. What kind of glue would look good here? Kind of a one of these colors. Maybe like I kind of like the lighter, like lighter than that, but not. Maybe actually no. We'll go with the orange. Gotta get some more oranges. So go with an orange glow. A good color scheme? Probably not. What do we want come from this? This is all going to be based off of emission color. Is going to be. Why is the emission not RGB? Oh, okay, there you go. That's right. Orange, a light orange. That's a soft light. What orange is? It's like a soft light. Okay, we don't want to do that. We'll try that, and we'll crank it up for now. Kind of a yellow light. How about a blue? No, not a red. Keep it this odd color for right now. For material preview, we don't see that. Are you kidding? Oh, bye bye. What is going on? Oh, that's right. You got. Okay, that's what we need to do. Kind of like get the color chart out and see what. Oh, no. I don't. I truthfully don't know right now. I might just do the RGB lighting I have in my right here. Have that being the only thing that actually animates itself around that area. That would be cool. I will totally do that. So you'll see. It'll be kind of cool. Kind of an RGB color thing that can go around there. Most people don't do much color with these. They don't do much color and they don't do a lot of detail. I mean, the ones that do detail, they do it like incorrectly, just like burdening down the system, so to speak. I feel like I don't have time to do this right. That's the sad thing. My entire existence, like, question at the moment. So, like, I just don't have time to do all this. Okay, let's save this for a second. Give you guys a finished project. Yeah, that's cool. Save. There. Okay. Okay. Yes, cozy space. Not that one. Okay, so if I go to open, I don't think it's in here. Oh, Pocket Blend version 3. Yeah. So I was practicing some baking. I think that's my bake, and it sucked. Then we gotta back to modeling. Oh no, wait, I gotta wait till it's done loading. Eesh. Okay, so don't mind the severe lack of anything. But yeah, this is my blend file. There's any glass? Yeah, I put the glasses down there. Okay, yeah. Oh, tab. This is pretty. I'll take a second. Oh, my material preview looks a lot different than my actual Unity file. Very basic look at it. And if you look inside here, yeah, very basic look. Gives you a very general idea of what you're looking at. I created the water in Blender, so that's why there's nothing in the fountains. I've added some stuff in Unity. Or I created the stuff in Unity, sorry, the water in Unity. I created the stuff over here in Unity. That signed in Blender, and everything over here that was made here Third-party assets. I decided not to put that third-party asset in here. I just brought it into Unity specifically. A Buster Sword. Pictures on the wall that have the original pictures because I fixed all the pictures in Unity. Yeah. So this is the original look. Everybody knows. I don't think everybody knows. Everybody should know that after lighting and everything like that, what we end up getting. Let's go bigger. Let's loading. Jim's actually somewhere else in the actual world and flattened down back into a square and re-UV mapped and everything like that. So not in the actual project looking like a tall person. Yeah, once it loads, still loading, still importing. Got this. Okay. Takes forever. Yeah, you see, it's a very basic generic look. This is the layout. Hey, here's your shiny stuff. One thing that you don't have that I wish they had is reflection probes that can do screen space reflections. What this is. Screen space reflection. Wish it could do that, but it can't. Reflections in Blender look amazing, but reflections in this, not so much. But you notice like the distance for the screen space reflections are kind of down. I don't have them set up that high for rendering purposes. Yeah. There we go. I think it's loading now. Yeah, there we go. Yay. Load. Now after lighting. After lighting. This is why is this? I was fixing it a little bit yesterday, so it actually runs better now. Yeah, this is how it looks after you light it. Put your reflection probes in. The reflection probes aren't as good. Flat. Anything that's standing up is flattened down, either flattened back or flattened down. That's what that is. That's flattened down. And those chairs are flattened back. Same thing with these chairs. These chairs are flattened down, but that's flattened back because it's a cube projection. A little bit of dimension here, so to speak, but it's full in. Yes, it's technically flat. As you come over here, you're seeing two flat images on the same plane. If I look this way, this is on a corner. That's probably what that is. That's on a corner. Having difficulties whether it should be this way or this way. Oh yeah. Okay. Intricacies of cube reflections. But yeah, that looks nice, obviously. After you bake the lighting, you bake the reflection probes, and this is double pane glass. That's why you always see this double effect. It's really double pane glass and be similar in reality. So when you get to the corners like this, yeah, depending on which angle you're looking at it, depends on which surface you're seeing a reflection of, and yeah, it's a pretty good glass shader. Of course, I have a different one right here. You can see that this lines up correctly. That was very important to me for the glass. Make sure that lined up good. And yeah, make sure that stuff lined up pretty good too. You can see out there, see the this part of the reflection. So yeah, that's why that looks like that. All right. Don't have their own reflection, bro. Which is based off of. Oh no, they do. Okay, they do. This turned out really good. Don't know why these are broken now, but these are broken. They need to fix these. The only people that actually have working media players right now are a different type of media player. I think it's the iSync 3 or iWasSync 3, something. I forget what it's called. But yeah, this is after lighting. This is after doing everything, making it feel how you want it to feel, using the lights you want to use, and just get your own thing. We're in the build it phase, which kind of looks cheesy and generic, as you can see. It looks bright. It looks gaudy. A bit too much reflection going on with the floor. But you cannot, you can get it pretty close, but you're never going to get it 100% Blender. And you got to understand that when you're working with these different project files and stuff. Finished product is going to look better, obviously. And it's not going to look so freaking weird. Now I see like the Blender render versus the actual produced render. I mean, the walls look better. I think the walls look better. Like the outside walls, the detail. Oh, that does look nice. Not so much the ceiling, but yeah. That's what I like to do too. I like to pretty much have outside walls and ceilings, not so much floors, but that way if people do fall out or get out of the world and fall down, they don't see like weird stuff from the inside. Although they will for the floor, because anything you can see on the floor is actually just that layer. We'll see through the floor. That'll all be red, like I've shown you before. Those spots will be red. They can see through here and they can see through there. Everything else, that's interesting. I need to put a double-sided shader on this. Okay. I just thought I put a plant in there that wasn't that great. That's what I thought. I need to put a double-sided shader on that. Alrighty. Good to know. Oh. I noticed mine looked a little lackluster. What I mean by that, it didn't look as awesome as this one. They look kind of sparse, sporadic. Not as good. More leaves on this one. Mine has less leaves because it doesn't have the double-sided thing. Did I remember to do that? Let's see. We have the project open, don't we? No, we closed it. It's fine. Go away. Sure, save, whatever. Good. Yeah, we mess with it right now. Anyway, I might do more later.